Hello friends, how are you? After a long time, welcome back to my channel Environmental Vibes. I'm your host Wes Ahmed and today we will learn about composting. What is composting? Composting is an aerobic method of decomposing organic solid waste. It can therefore be used to recycle organic material. The process involves decomposing organic material into a humus-like material known as compost, which is a good fertilizer for plants. Composting organisms require four equally important ingredients to work effectively: carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and water. Carbon is needed for energy. The microbial oxidation of carbon reduces the heat required for other parts of the composting process. High carbon materials tend to be brown and dry. Nitrogen is needed to grow and reproduce more organisms to oxidize the carbon. High nitrogen material tend to be green and wet. They can also include colorful fruits and vegetables. Oxygen is required for oxidizing the carbon. The decomposition process, aerobic bacteria need oxygen level above 5% to perform the processes needed for composting. Water is necessary in the right amount to maintain activity without causing anaerobic conditions. Certain ratios of these material will allow microorganisms to work at the rate that will heat up the compost pile. Active management of the pile is needed to maintain sufficient oxygen and the right moisture level. The air water balance is critical to maintaining high temperature, that is 54 to 71 degrees C, until the materials are broken down. Composting is most efficient with a carbon to nitrogen ratio of about 25 ratio 1. Organisms can break down organic matter in compost if provided with the correct mixture of water, oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen. They fall into two broad categories: chemical decomposers. Chemical decomposers are bacteria, fungi, and protozoa which perform chemical processes on the organic waste. Physical decomposers. Physical decomposers are ants, beetles, flies, snails, snowbirds, and earthworms, etc., which process the waste into smaller pieces through methods such as grinding, tearing, chipping, and digesting. Now moving towards the phases of composting. Under ideal condition, composting proceeds through three major phases: mesophilic phase, thermophilic phase, and nutrition phase. An initial mesophilic phase in which the decomposition is carried out under moderate temperatures by mesophilic microorganisms. And as the temperature rises, a second the thermophilic phase starts, in which various thermophilic bacteria carry out the decomposition under higher temperature such as 50 to 60 degrees C. As the supply of high energy compounds dwindles, the temperature starts to decrease and the mesophilic bacteria once again predominate in the maturation phase. Hot and cold composting. Impact on timing. The timing required to compost material refers to the volume of material, the size of the inputs, and the amount mixing and aeration. Generally, large piles will reach higher temperature and remain in a thermophilic stage for days or weeks. This is referred to as hot composting and is the normal method for large-scale composting facilities and many agriculture operations. Hot composting is a slower process that can take up to an year to complete. It results from smaller piles, including many residential compost piles that receive smaller amount of kitchen and garden waste over extended periods, while smaller than approximately 1 cubic meter have trouble reaching and maintaining higher temperature. Turning is not necessary with cold composting. Composting can destroy some pathogens on aromatic seeds by reaching a temperature above 50 degrees C. These are the materials that can be composted. We divided different material in two categories: green materials and brown materials. Green materials are nitrogen rich material and brown material are carbon rich materials. We can also compost, human excrete, and animal manure, etc. Now, what are the different types of composting? There are many different techniques and types of composting. So, we will discuss one by one in our upcoming video. For that, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon and like, comment, and share this video. See you in the next video. Goodbye.